Hello, it's me, Grand Master Daw, with another video for the Mfma Grand Master Daw Speaks. I'd just like to say thank you to all my students all over the world for keeping it going. It's nice to hear about people winning tournaments and teaching people my styles. In this post, I'm just going to talk about the things that you can do once you're a member of the Mfma. There's all different things you can do. I mean, some people are martial arts nerds and they just want to belong to any and every martial arts club. They're a member of all of these clubs, but they don't really want any responsibility. And compared to lots of martial arts clubs, with the Mfma, that's fine. You can just join and be a member. You don't have to be a martial arts expert to join my Mfma school. Now, the Mfma is a global martial arts club, and anyone, any style, any level of experience is welcome to join. So, you could be someone who did karate like 20 years ago, and you wanted to get back into it, but you don't have any free time to go to a dojo, or for lots of people, there's nothing nearby to train, no one to train with. So, anyone could join my schools. You could learn decent karate from me, more than decent, fabulous martial arts available to anyone who wants to learn. Like I said, you don't have to learn. Those that do join my clubs, especially the Mfma, and buy courses, they end up buying like several of them because they enjoy it. It's good. But I will say, with my Mfma martial arts courses, it's only good if you keep up the training. So you have to keep training, twice a week for about an hour each time, an hour and a half at the most, maybe. Just keep up the training and do your best and everything will be fine. So you can join just to be a member. You can join to learn my styles, and you can earn real grades. I offer free video testing with every style and every course, every grade. Lots of these martial arts schools online, if you want to grade for your next belt, it's £100 or $100 or whatever, and they deliberately fail students, so you keep on having to pay again and again to get that next belt and the certificate. Then you pay another $50 for the certificate and stuff. I'm doing the gradings for free, so I'm not ripping anyone off. I deliberately did that to break the mold from the normal martial arts online school scams, where they're just taking money constantly and they don't give a shit whether you're actually studying or not. They'll fail you on every level at least once, so you have to keep coming back. If you want that certificate, you have to, never mind whether you're any good at the moves or not, you have to keep paying. So there's none of that in the Mfma. If you want to, you can earn the grades, and there's no time limits on grading. Now, the thing is, the traditional methods that lots of people have been taught are actually false. Now, for people that have never done martial arts before, they go on and on about rank because they've never earned any. Now, for example, there's all different martial arts. So, how long it takes to earn a black belt is different for different styles and different levels of ability. Now, some people might be doing karate and they might already be a black belt in something else. So they've been through the discipline and they could get to black belt in like a month or 6 months or maybe a year. Whereas other students are complete beginners. They've never done martial arts before, and it's going to take a year or two to get to black belt at least. So there's no such thing. There's no pressure in my clubs, but there's no such thing as 5 years to black belt, 7 years to black belt, unless you're training very, very slowly. But we're all different levels of ability. So to be honest, how long it takes to get to black belt, the coveted black belt, is actually up to the student, not the instructor. And a good instructor will notice if you're doing well, if you've got enthusiasm, and you'll probably fly through the grades quicker. Whereas in a crap school where you're just a number, you're just money, it's 5 years to black belt, it's this long, and if you want to get to 5th Dan, you have to be 4th Dan for 10 years, like it's a sentence in prison. I'm against that rubbish, because it doesn't mean anything. you see. To me personally, as a real Grandmaster, if somebody said to me, I'm a 4th Dan black belt, I've been training for 35 years, I would think, well, what have you been doing for the last 25 years? You've been pissing about. But anyway, we can't all be elite martial arts experts, which is why I teach and I offer people the opportunity to learn my styles. So, how long, I thought I would put in that opinion, how long it takes for you to earn your grade is up to you. And if you want to test, I'll video test you. So, you can just join to be a member. You can learn. You can earn ranks if you want them. Some people just want to train and they don't want any certificates or belts. Or, for people that are active martial arts instructors, you could open a new dojo, a new school within your dojo, a new class teaching one of my styles. You could, it is very possible to open up a dojo and all of your students join the MFMA. I could make all of your students MFMA members. You'll be globally verified. And the good thing about the MFMA is, in lots of martial arts schools, you go to a different country and what you had to do for black belt is completely different to people in the same club in a different country. So in my MFMA schools, the styles, what you have to do, the criteria for each belt or sash is the same all over the world. So my point is, a 5th Dan, for example, in my 3 animal kung fu in this country, in the UK, is the same as a 5th Dan in Italy, for example, or anywhere else. Everyone is the same. So everybody is the same. You'll be globally recognized. But those who are active that want to open dojos, you can do, and you can do the same with my Snake Fist Karate Federation and with my Global Shorinkenjitsu Academy. You can open schools, you can teach people, and for those who like training but they don't really want to open dojos or have the responsibility of dojos, you can teach your friends and family. You can train whenever you like. You know, you could be in bed one night and you can't sleep. And it's like, I can't do anything, I can't sleep. You could get up and do some kung fu and then go back to bed, you know. There's lots of options with the MFMA school. I have members all over the world and it's my hobby. You know, I'm not going to be a millionaire doing this. It would be nice, but it's a hobby and I train anyway. I'm training in my own styles. I train in other styles as well, like Snake Fist Karate. So I am active in it. So, you know, I know lots of people, they do martial arts video courses. They did the course 20 years ago, but they haven't trained for the last 15, 16 years. And they still think that they're hot shit. You've got to keep training if you want to keep a high level of skill. You know, 6 months without training, you're rusty. You never really, if you train hard, you never really forget everything that you've learned. But give it about 6 months without training and it's like you don't remember most of it, you know. But yeah, so this is just a video. There's lots of opportunities and people who want to earn money, you can earn money in my clubs. With my MFMA, for example, I can pay you for every student that joins. So, for example, say I gave you like £3 for each one that joins. Via PayPal, all legitimate, digital, straight to your email. If you're good at promoting, if you're a promoter, there's a lot of money, you know, there's a hell of a lot of money. If you can get me the students, I've got the money. And you might think, well, how have you got the money? The thing is, it's very simple, because if somebody promotes my schools and people join, I get paid first. So I pay you based on what I get paid, you see? So you make the money for me, I give you a percentage, and we just keep doing it. It's very, very simple. It's all legitimate. Obviously, you'd be responsible for filling out your tax information, and you've got to abide by the laws in your country or wherever you live. according to how much you earn and stuff. But really, my martial arts schools are for people that want to try hard. People, you know, some people just want to join and they don't do anything, and God bless them. But for people that want to actually learn, people that want to earn money, people that want to open classes, open schools, the MFMA is one of the best martial arts clubs on the planet. And if you look, the link in the description, the links in the description underneath this video, you will see the amount of courses and books and things I have for sale for anyone who wishes to learn. I'm not turning anyone away. If you want to learn, I will teach you. And the amount of books and courses and things I have, it's like a rock and roll band doing like 50 albums. There's a hell of a lot of material. So for those of you that want to have a look, if you're interested in joining my clubs, it doesn't cost much to find out. And if you don't like it, you haven't lost much money. Most people really like it and they email me. They tell me how they're getting on with tournaments and stuff, and they're still doing it. But yeah, the MFMA is fantastic martial arts schools. It's a fantastic martial arts school. It's a great opportunity for people that want to learn martial arts on their terms without any prejudice or discrimination or harm, people bullying them, any crap. I mean, lots of the traditional clubs, they're not open very long, more than a few years, because the club goes tits up, or all of a sudden the instructor leaves, or the main instructor dies, or something happens. And, you know, with my martial arts video courses and my clubs online, you can train whenever you want, you can train wherever you want, as long as you're safe and you're only pushing your limits, then you'll be fine. You know, there's really no competition with what I do. But there's a lot to learn. Anyone who wants to learn, maybe check out my courses, my schools. It would be good to see you as the next member of our clubs. My clubs. Thank you for listening.